want to be a basket case either. There's only one of her jobs. If I stay here for 15 years, I might be a basket case marketing director working for this company. I don't want to be that. So even back then, before I was ever introduced to network marketing or entrepreneurship, I was like, if you're on a road and that road is not taking you where you want to go, best be on your way on a different road. So it's important you ask yourself those two questions about network marketing at large. Second thing you do is you look at your company and the opportunity that your specific company brings into the marketplace. And you ask yourself this: do people make money in my company? And then you tail that out with, do people make the kind of money that I want to have in my life in this company? And essentially what you're doing is you're validating the business opportunity side of the company that you're involved in. And I think if you ask around and you look around, you'll come to the realization that probably every single person on this webinar is in the company where people are making money, and probably they're making the kind of money, if not more, than you'd love to have in your life someday. So then tomorrow morning when you go to market your business, you could be operating from a position of belief in terms of the industry at large, and then secondly, in terms of the opportunity that your company represents to you. The third thing that you do is about what you bring to the marketplace. You ask yourself, do customers derive a benefit from the goods and services that we bring into the marketplace? Do customers derive a benefit from the goods and services that we bring into the marketplace? You better be able to answer yes to that. Shame on you if you can't. Because you need to be involved in something where, there's an exchange of value in the marketplace. So if somebody gives you money and buys your product, they're getting a greater value out of it as a result of it. It impacts their lives in a positive way. It does something good for them. You cannot be in the deal and in this profession just for the sake of the dollar. The almighty dollar is nice to earn. It's a great thing to have. But you've got to be in it for a little bit deeper reason than that. And so you ask yourself those questions so that tomorrow, when you go market, when somebody tries to beat you up or knock you down, you can't be touched. And let me tell you something, that this is where the foundation of success begins for you. Because when I just so love it, when people come to me and they're like, and it sounds like a pyramid. And they're so idiotic, ignorant fools that say that anyhow. They don't know the difference between a legitimate network marketing company and a legal pyramid anyhow. And most people who don't know how to handle this, they end up, sitting there arguing with the person about what the difference between corporate America is and multi-level marketing, which is stupid. I did it, and all we're doing is we're wasting our valuable time arguing with an idiot. And so instead, when you're coming from a position of belief and somebody who doesn't know any better says, oh, is this a pyramid? My canned response is absolutely not. Why? Is that what you're looking for? Because if it is, I can't help you. Do you have another question? I don't do pyramids. And then they're just like, they just fell back on their seat. They're like, no, absolutely not. I'm cool. Next question. Rather than an argumentative discussion. And that's all coming from a position of belief. And I'm telling you guys, this is where it's at. This is where you can start to make headway. You can start to make impact. You can start to lead people. People are looking to be led. You come from a position of confidence and you have conviction. That is it, man. That is the beginning. That is the whole basis of success in this business, is operating from a position of belief. And when you have belief, you can't be touched. That's the coolest thing. We have fears. I've had fears. Fear of I don't want to sound like an idiot. I don't want somebody to, I don't want somebody to reject me. I don't want, somebody, I don't want to say the wrong thing. Nobody wants to be, feel silly or stupid or whatever it is. Nobody wants that. But understand that once you ask yourself these questions and you're coming from that belief state rather than a doubt state, it's totally different. And it's very simple. I give you the formula for now operating from a position of belief. Just simply ask yourself those questions, and you will get affirmative answers. It'll all begin to change for you. Okay? So that's the belief thing. So in order for you to crush it in this business, you have to understand that, hey, you got a prospect. There is no other way around it. You can't just put your feet up on the desk and wait for stuff to happen. Sorry, not going to happen. Number two, you have to be operating from a position of belief. And number three, you need to have a focus on finding talent. Okay? A focus on finding talent. Regardless of the things that I've done in my many years of doing network marketing, I've always been looking for good people. People that are willing, able, and capable of doing what we do. And I don't know about you, but, picking up the phone and calling Bob, and Bob doesn't sound so good. Hi, is Bob in, please? phoning here in Seattle. I'm getting back to you. I understand that you might be looking for a way to create some additional income working from home. Is that still correct? Can't even understand what he's saying because he's so grumpy, you know. I mean, how much fun is that? Oh, I'm just going to figure out how much is it? This is very, you know, it's like, really? Do I smile? Do you smile when you get people like that? Absolutely not. So I learned a long time ago, even when I was just pounding out leads on the phone, how to listen and pay attention. Let me tell you something. God gave me 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. I don't care what your religious beliefs are. You probably have at least 1 ear, probably 2. And there's a reason why you have 2, to spend more time listening and paying attention to the simple clues people are giving you. And when you pay attention to the simple clues people are giving you, it'll enable you to talent scout. And that's really what we're looking for. We're looking for people that are willing, able, and capable of doing the things that we do in network marketing. Here's my dirty little secret that I didn't want to tell anybody for years until really, and this is literally I was begged into opening my prospecting treasure chest, if you will. And I will say this, that the real joys and fruits of prospecting only begin to surface in your business when you focus your time only on things that matter and with the type of people that can make a difference, okay? Now, don't get me wrong here. It's not like you can't make some money a little bit without, you know, just by kind of dilly-dallying around and taking anybody and everybody that's willing to hear you out. But the real, and if you see that on your computer screen, if you're watching that, the real joys and fruits of prospecting really begin to surface when you start focusing your time on the things that matter the most and on the people that can make a difference. Well, what matters the most in this business is prospecting. And on the people that make a difference, well, that's about recruiting up, okay? I'm known for teaching this strategy of recruiting up the socioeconomic chain. And a couple things I want to share with you is this. Let's look at you in prospecting. Well, knowing that prospecting is the single most important activity that leads to revenue in this business, guess what? You can choose to do one of 2 things. You can choose to either be good at it or you can stink at it. Okay? One of the 2 things. I mean, you can be in the middle too, but I will tell you this, that it's a choice. It is a choice. It is a decision that you make. I will tell you that prospecting is a learnable skill. This isn't, well, you know, you're destined to be a failing prospecting person. You can get really good at it if you simply choose to get good at it and start exercising your brain power and you start refining those skills. The great news for me, thank God, you know, was that prospecting was learnable because I was a sweaty, nervous, stinking, couldn't sponsor anybody. Much like Mike said at the beginning, I couldn't sponsor anybody to save my life. Neither could I. Neither could I. But thank goodness for all of us that because prospecting is learnable, we can learn it. So my suggestion to you guys is knowing that it's the #1 activity that leads to revenue and that you can choose to be either good or bad at it, then guess what? You be good at it. It's a really smart decision. Let's also look at this with you in prospecting. Knowing that you must prospect in order to earn money, you can choose to either recruit up or recruit down. Our natural human tendency, you guys, is to go down the socioeconomic chain. When you get started in network marketing, especially when you're not operating from a position of belief, which is really a great majority of people when they first get started, unless they got exposed to me tonight and got a chance to, hear those 3 questions, is you're operating kind of from a position of disbelief.